says it is turning away capital from you, you must say it is wrong. I must fight to make sure that I keep my access to the capital markets. If the data says the cost of capital to Zimbabwe is X against Zimbabwe, the duty was on Zimbabwe to say we will attract capital by rewarding capital X plus Y. So we should have kept this country on the capital markets so that we can get money to build hospitals, to build roads, to build electricity, to build all these things. But that also coincided with the time when the G40 became very powerful. Jonathan comes in 2000. And AAG, who are part of the ideology of the G40, also come in that type of group. They started making virtue out of that who have been removed from the capital markets. So the sanctions beat a bit harder. They gnawed into the economy because we were no longer, not only were we out of the capital markets, we were celebrating to be removed from playing the game. Then AAG would offer. These people are functionally illiterate. They did not know the import of what it meant. We'll rely on our own. How can a country which is part of the modern economy rely on its own? We, the war veterans, we are always global. We are always cosmopolitan. That's why when I became ambassador, we advocated to track a new sources of capital. That's why when we became chairman, I said, let's sell chrome so that we go back to the capital markets. That's how we are. Because even when we were young, we wanted guns. We went to the gun market in the world. We went to China, we went to Korea, we went to Cuba. This is us. It's in our blood. We deal with the world. G40, Madofo. So this explains why the economy has not worked. Because the thing, and I was in cabinet. I'm so sorry, you know, I've never seen so much ignorance coming from the people called the G40. Mahumbwe, fungwa dzao, ndakutaura kuti capacity of the country as big as high as Munyanga Mountain. The brains of the G40 as low as the Patoka Coach. That is where our problem lies up to today. Hakuna capacity nevanhu vaya. That's where the problem is. I'll give you an example. You know, they said we should stop selling chrome. So we must beneficiate our chrome. Remember, that's what we stopped selling chrome. When I became ambassador to Beijing, I tried to restore the selling of chrome. When I became chairman, I fought in cabinet. G40 was saying, Atibi, through Pamabas, you are cutting your nose to spite your face. Because if you can't sell chrome, you are away from the global steel industry, which is billions of US dollars. And you know what was the net result of stopping to sell chrome? The railway line, which was built from Gwanda to Mutora Shanga, following the Great Dike, following chrome, closed because it had no load. There was nothing to sell. And Bulawayo also closed as a town, industrial town. And some of the people associated with the G40, they bought the equipment of Bulawayo and resold it to South Africa for railways. I'm telling you the truth. These are people who are functionally illiterate. They have no economic sense. They are the people who are kuma G40. Kunonetsa kuti udofo wakazara kuti tende, and that's why we are in the predicament in which we are. Until we address the political problems stemming from the G40 dominance of the political system. Now, what has been the salvation? Yenzara, because all the economic ills started with the G40. Kana chikafuta atisina until last year. Then, my veterans, this time, in the form of the army. Remember with the army, if we had not left the army, some of them left late, we would all be generals in the army. You know, the commander agriculture. The army. So all veterans are coming now to a successful farming season. It is the cabinet which supplies money to the defense forces and everybody else. In Zimbabwe, it is the soldiers who come and do the job for cabinet. Yakazara G40.